So user started entering the code text is true, and then if it is true, what we do is we set the keyboard text to the keyboard input string to the keyboard text that's been inputted. And then once it's actually finished, then what we'll do is we'll check if the code that they've entered is actually correct. So, and that is check if code entered is valid, which is this one down here. So what it does is it goes through and says basically initially the event not entered the right code because we need to check it. And what I've done is I've set an array of codes here. So basically this array down here, this codes array, what that does is it basically it gets filled with an array of codes, and these codes are the affiliate codes that will pass out to people. And then if any of these codes are entered, what that'll do is it'll confirm it. It will then unlock the sword, and what we'll do is it'll also track which code has been entered. It's because what we want to do is if a player does make an in-app purchase, we want to be able to see that which code has been used so that we can connect it to the affiliate that actually recommended the game. So that's what we're doing here when we're setting the string and also setting the unlocking the sword by setting this variable here. We show a message to say, hey, you've unlocked the sword, congratulations, and we're also tracking the event as well using localytics. What that does is it basically sends a message to our tracking portal using localytics, and then gives the code as well, so we know which codes have been unlocked. So, current equals false. Okay. I think all of this should be fine. If I go back, it should quickly compile and check it. And I think what I'll have to do is just give a little bit of guidance down here. Star sword. So what I might write is star sword code. And so that's just a little bit clearer about what the player has to do. We could do a pop-up, but I think it's pretty clear that once a code pops up, that's what you've got to do. A keyboard pops up, that's what the player will have to enter. But they can always cancel that if they want to as well. So let me just make this woodboard a little bit wider to include that. And obviously I'm going to have to move this image over with the slice image just to the right slightly. Star sword code. Okay, alright, so just one moment. Okay, so we've just resized this a little bit, and I'm just going to make sure that that's okay. I just need to make this box collider a little bit wider, so just so that it doesn't miss any of the user's taps. Okay, that's fine. And so the last thing that we need to do is actually go into this store kit event listener, because what we want to do is if the player does make a purchase, we need to know which code was actually used to make that purchase. If there is a code in there, and let's say that this person over here, my friend, is an affiliate salesperson, so they've recommended they've recommended to their friends that they download the game, and they've given them the code, then I need to know that this code was used. If somebody makes a purchase, I can see which code they had entered into the game, and then I know it was this person that actually recommended the sale, and then we can give them 50% of the in-app purchase. So this is where we're actually going to track this, and I'm thinking the best way to do it would be at the bottom there. So if they did enter a code, so star sword code, keyboard input text, store kit event listener. Okay, so I'm just going to put this here. And what we want to do is track an event. Since we're using localytics, we can tag an event. We only use this for iPhone. We use Flurry for Android, which is another tracking site, analytics site, which is really good. Flurry is really, really good. So, alright, so player purchased these and we want to say what bees it was. And so if we go plus, and then we can get the product identifier, so we know how many bees it was. Was it 10,000, 5,000, blah blah blah? And I think, okay. Local tips tag event, player purchase bees, product identifier, plus. Okay. I think. Star code equals, and then plus. So if there is a star code, then it will be filled up get string star code. Delete that, we don't need it. And this is very important, this part, because if somebody does recommend the game and somebody does make an in-app purchase, then we owe somebody 50% of that purchase. We really need to know which purchase it was. So we're going to test this in a moment. So localytics test event, player purchase bees, product identifier, we know if it's 2,000, 10,000 and so on. Excuse me. Plus the star code equals player press get string star code. The only problem is that if the player makes the purchase before the star code is entered, we don't know if sorry, we can't give any 50% for that because we don't know who recommended the game at that point. So it's not an ideal affiliate setup right now, but it's a very early stage idea, and so we want to just test this out. 500,000. I think we're pretty much good to go. Shop scene, I think that's okay. So I think the next thing is really just to sort of test this and see how we work. So I'm going to save this and I'm going to build to the iPhone now. Excuse me. Sorry, this is taking a while. My computer's a little bit slow tonight. Save scene. Save the project as normal. Command and B to build it. Okay, so I'm just going to pause the video there for a moment and I'll come back once it's built and I can show you guys how it went. Okay, we're back, guys. So the game is up and running now and is built to my iPod. So let's just... Oh, sorry, I've just clicked on the wrong thing. I'll cancel that. No need. Just turn the music off for a moment. So I'm just going to click through one game. I'm going to finish the game, just so it's game over. So we go to the shop scene. Alright, play again. Okay, so there we go. We've got the little star, the star sword code at the bottom there. If I tap on this, there we go, the little box appears there. And I've got some test codes here, and I'm going to change these all around later and just refill the codes that I had. If I click on done, no code was entered. You entered the wrong code. Please try again. I'm just going to give that another try. Tap 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 tap. 1 2 3 4 5. Whatever. Click on done. You entered the wrong code. Please try again. So that's working fine. So if you enter the wrong code, and let's give this another whirl with one of these right ones. So DG89 and F0. Great game. DF. Click on done, and that's entered the wrong code, so it's not actually working. We'll give the second one a try. There's always debugging to be done. And it could have been because there was a capital at the start. DF8, DFH 89 B 0 F. I'll just double check that. DFH, yes. 89B0F. Click done. Congratulations, you just unlocked the star sword. So that's good news. Click OK. If I click next, I'm just going to go into the game scene and check that it was unlocked. And there we go. The star sword is there and unlocked. So that's great. I think what happened there, guys, is with this code here, because it's a D in the beginning, it's a letter, it's making it a capital. There's an easy fix for that. We just start everything with a number, so 1 to 9, and then that way the second, if it is an ABC character, then it's always going to be lowercase, because when we enter this string here, it's going to be checking if it is an uppercase or a lowercase. So I think just be aware of that. So I'll actually try this first code again just to see if it does work. And alright, so D, yeah, you can see the first one there is an uppercase D, which is not what we want. So that's easily solved by just making everything a number for the first character. D, G, 8, 9, F, 0, D, F. Done. Congratulations, you just unlocked the Star Sword. So that's pretty much, that works well. I think that's fine. And it doesn't matter if you've entered the code again or not. Click play. And there you go, you've got the Star Sword again flying around, which is real nice to see. Alright. Okay. Alright, so that works pretty well. So you know, anyway, for this video sort of developer diary series, guys, I'm going to leave it there because these are the main things that I wanted to just show you as I was developing them. Later today, I'm going to get this Superbug Killer uploaded to iTunes and then in the approval queue over there. So usually it takes around 1 to 2 weeks. So if you are downloading this game, you know, I think you can download the current version for sure, but you may have to wait around 1 to 2 weeks from now. We're currently on the 12th of November, so possibly, you know, sort of 27, 28, 29. This version that you're seeing will be available. Guys, you know, please download Superbug Killer and check out our other games as well, and please rate them. Please give us a star rating. This really helps, and it's like the biggest support that you can give us. Thanks to anyone who has already done that. It's, you know, great to see, and it's always great to hear like your comments and feedback. As always, guys, you know, if you do drop a comment, that will be awesome. Please help each other out with the comments because I don't have time to reply to them, but I do read every comment. So thanks very much for doing that. If anybody, like I say, the affiliate program, the affiliate sales program that I've just talked about, just to clarify, if you do become an affiliate, if you're interested in that, please let me know. The program is still an early stage thing, but basically if you recommend our games to somebody and you give them this code, for example this code here, you say, hey, check out this game. Oh, by the way, here's the code to unlock the Star Sword. It's free. Fine, that's great. And then what will happen is if that player then enters the code, we know that you've recommended the game to them because that'll be tracked. And then if they do make a purchase in the game, say 1,000 Bs or something, or you know, maybe 20,000 Bs, who knows, you'll get 50% of that. And so, you know, like I say, it's quite an early stage, but if anybody is interested, drop a comment, or you know, you can PM me, send me a private message through YouTube. But for now, guys, you know, I hope you've found something useful in this video. I hope you've got some ideas, maybe some tips. Let me know if there's anything specific that you want me to elaborate on, and I can do that in a different video. But for now, guys, have a great weekend. Have a great Monday tomorrow, and I hope to catch you all soon. Okay, bye.